Hello everybody and welcome to Gaming with Zombie. Zombie here, and today we're playing Stardew Valley some more. I am heading back to the farm. My last episode ran a little bit long, and I did not at all finish in a timely manner like I was expecting to do. So instead though, we're doing this episode now, and we are going to go and plant our potatoes. So that was a thing. Apparently there is a tooltip that you can use to actually show you where your shit's gonna go. So that's awesome. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that'll do. I got a thing, dirt, clay. I got clay. Aiken. Clay Aiken. Fill her up, baby. So, I think this is... man. I think this is going to be the last episode that I do for a little bit. Until I'm fully healed. And I stop sounding like a fucking horrible monstrosity. Even though I am, but that's not the point. But yeah, I'm probably going to take a little bit of a break just so I can recover a smidge, because I sound awful, and that is not a good thing. Can I just trash the trash? Yeah, I can. Sweet. So let's go ahead and take the morel and put that in there. So we're getting a little bit of money from that. And then let's do a little fishing, shall we? So how's life, you guys? I'm in school. I don't know if I've mentioned that previously. Well, probably not. Fuck you then. I thought that it was telling me there was a thing. Yeah, I'm in school. I went back to school a couple of months ago, actually. Yay, trash. Fuck you. I've been doing decent in my classes, oddly enough. Being sick has definitely fucked me a little bit. I got glasses. Thanks. I think I actually missed my midterm for my psychology class. So I've got to go and retake that, which is a downer. But I had no way of knowing. It was very sudden. So, oh Schwell, soggy newspaper. Really, guys? This is trash. This is trash. This is trash. Keep my pond clean. But, I'm enjoying being back in school. It's kind of weird, because I'm a little bit older than probably your common YouTuber, I would say. So, I haven't been in school in a long time, but it's really neat being back in a learning environment, because I never liked school when I was a kid, and I guess this is like one of those telling moments as an adult that I can like share with people that are younger than I am. I hated school when I was a kid, or when I was a teenager, or when I was a young adult, whatever you want to say, but I feel like it was because I had to. Like, I was being forced to be in those classes. I didn't have any choice. I had to go to school. And so I hated every minute of it. Like, I loathed being in school. I got bad grades. I was a fucking asshole. Like, just not a good student all around. But now, as an adult, I'm finding that because I'm getting to sort of pick my classes a little bit. Technically, I don't. I have to take these classes, but, you know, I still get to pick, like, when my class is and a couple of other little tidbits. And because of that sort of thing, it's like I'm enjoying school because I get to take part in the things that I want to learn about and not necessarily the things that I'm told that I have to learn for whatever reason. So, I don't know. Maybe it's just a frame of mind thing. But I definitely seem to enjoy school a lot more now than I did when I was in high school, that's for sure. And even the first time I went to college, because I've been to college like 3 times. That sounds kind of shitty. And I guess it might be, but not really. Like, the first time I went to college, I was going to be a psych major. But for some reason, I don't know why, because I was stupid, honestly, because I was so used to, like, the high school schedule. I did morning classes, right? I'm not a fucking morning person. I hate the mornings. I stay up to, fuck, it's 3:42 right now. I stay up to 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, playing video games. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is not at all a conducive situation for me having to, like, go to class at 8 in the morning. So, in regards to that, now I picked all, like, I think my earliest class is 11:30. And it's great. My school is 2 miles away from my house. Class starts at 11:30. Like, it takes me a grand total... Broken CD? Why? Why is there a broken CD in my fucking... What does it say? I can't put it back down. I wanted to read what it said. Jija, Joja, something or other. That's not what I wanted. Eat it. Yeah. Drink that lake soda. Mmm, so good. I literally have no energy for anything. Alright. I can fish one time, I guess, and that's it. I'm gonna pass the fuck out. Look at my poor guy. Poor feller. Poor feller. Alright, we're gonna go to bed then. We went to bed early tonight. Damn, a Morella's worth 150. That's not bad at all. But yeah, that's like the best thing that I could recommend for people who are going to college is, yeah, you're used to like this bullshit school schedule of like being... Did those crows just eat my goddamn parsnip? All them parsnips. Oh, yeah. That's like my biggest piece of advice for anybody who's going to school, going off to college. Our team members have removed the landslide caused by our drilling operation near the mountain lake. I'd like to remind you that our drilling operation is entirely legal, pursuant to... Well, okay. Responsible stewardship of the local environment is our top priority. We apologize for any inconvenience this accident may have caused. As not always, we value your continued support and patronage. That's funny as shit. There we go. Oh, one of my parsnips was a super awesome parsnip. That's cool. What quest do we have now? Raising animals, advancement. She can experience, she'll discover new crafting recipes to increase profit and make life easier. A scarecrow, for example, will prevent crows from snacking on your precious crops. Fuck my lungs. Raising animals. Robin, the local carpenter, lives north of town. In exchange for new materials and money, she'll construct new buildings on your farm. You'll need her to build a co-op or a barn so that you can raise animals. Sweet. If you want to become a farmer, you have to start with the basics. Use your hoe to till the soil, then use a seed packet on the tilled soil to sow a crop. Water every day until the crop is ready for harvest. And I got a thing. Yay! But yeah, so that's like the biggest piece of advice that I could possibly give for somebody who's going to school or going to college. Is one, don't do things because you you necessary. And don't think that you have to go to college. Like, that's bullshit. Anybody who tells you that you have to go to college to be successful or happy or to get anywhere, they are fucking lying. They don't know what they're talking about, and don't listen to their bullshit. I have been to school multiple times, and let me tell you, my having gone to school did not improve jack diddly shit for my life. It didn't. It just didn't. And that's a harsh but true reality, man. Like, you have to understand that not everyone needs to go to college. Okay? It's just not a thing that has to happen for every single person in the whole wide world. There are plenty of things that you can do that don't require college. If you wanted to, like, be a fucking plumber. Jesus, plumbers make all the money. I don't know if you have to actually go to college to be a plumber. I think you have to go to, like, a trade school to be a plumber. But, like, anybody who tries to sit there and say, like, this is one of those things that always irks me, is like somebody who tries to sit there and act like their job's so awesome because they're a lawyer. Or, I mean, it doesn't have to be a lawyer. There's nothing wrong with being a lawyer or lawyers in general. But, like, anybody who's gonna sit there and be like, well, I went to the fancy dancy school and I do this. And it's like, cool. Do you have a job in your field? What? No, you don't have a job in your field yet, because your field actually has a really shitty job market, and you were one of 7,000 people who went to that class? Oh, so cool. You can't do anything with the job that you have, and you've been to law school, but you're fucking working at Starbucks. Not that there's anything wrong with working at Starbucks. There are a lot of people who can work at Starbucks and make a fucking awesome amount of money. I can talk about, like, servers and kitchen staff, right? So a lot of people look down on front of house staff, which is what you would call servers or bartenders at a restaurant. Dude, servers and bartenders at restaurants, depending on where they're working, make so much money. Like, I'm a chef, right? I went to culinary school. I did all of that stuff. And I make less than bartenders like 75% of the time. Now, maybe their money is not as regular as my money is, but they make way more money than I ever have. And that's awesome, because, you know, it's a front of house. You've got to be up there and, like, talking to people. But one of the weird things that you always see is people, like, look down on people who work in food service. Or people who work as a bartender, as a waiter. And it's like, bro, depending on what it is you're doing, they might make more money than you. Like, especially if you go to, like, a nicer restaurant. Oh shit, I slapped my microphone. Sorry. Like, if you go to a nicer restaurant even, they're tending, because, you know, if you have a high ticket price, chances are they're going to be making pretty good money. And it's a fun job sometimes. Sometimes it can be hard, depending on, like, where you're working. But it has its ups and downs, just like every job ever does. So, really, the most important thing is, like, follow your passion, and pick something that maybe, you know, you want to be happy in your job, and you also want to make enough money to survive. It's that easy. You know, if you follow those simple rules, you know, you're gonna end up being fine. Listen to a lot of Mike Rowe, because a lot of what he says is actually kind of relevant in terms of, I'm very sluggish from overexertion. Which is why we're going to go to bed really early. So, anyway, we'll talk about all that later. It's nothing you haven't heard, I'm sure. Anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, make sure to leave us a like down below. If you have anything interesting to say, put it in the comment section. If you have any requests, put those in the comment section as well. Find us on Facebook or Twitter. At Twitter is going to be at GWZombie. On Facebook, I think you can also find it as GWZombie, but if you don't find that, it's Gaming with Zombie. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Last but not least, do you see those delightful squishy brains? I know that you do. Do me a favor and squish those brains, won't you? Do so, you'll be taken over to the main page where you'll be asked if you'd like to subscribe. Blah, 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 blah. That's it. It's the last episode I'm doing until I am all healthy. I'm probably going to play this a little bit and build up a smidge off camera, and then I'll probably come back with it again after I've done a little build up. But this is the last episode I'm doing until I'm healthy again, because I sound like shit and I can barely fucking even do an outro. So anyway, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. We'll catch you all in the next one. Bye-oh!